The conversation's great, yeah, but I think we do need to maybe start to figure out if someone is trying to hide in the conversation.
So what would you suggest, Sam?
See, yeah, that was...
We brought together 6 white people and 1 fake white person.
I am Asian.
If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll win a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the cash prize. With no cameras and only audio, can they find the fake? This is Odd Man Out.
So I don't think there's anything that will really tell me if someone isn't white.
Hopefully mentioning that I don't live in the US won't get me eliminated immediately, but we'll see how things go.
I feel like the mole is going to have prepared a lot of things and have a little bit of an act going.
I wrote up my life and printed it out. This is gonna be so exciting. Let's go.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey y'all.
Hi
everyone.
Does everyone want to say like where they're from and like whatever?
I'm from Spanish Fort, Alabama.
I'm from Argentina.
And I'm from San Diego, California.
I'm from Indiana originally, but I live in South Korea.
And I'm from kind of near London.
I am from outside of Chicago.
I'm in like the New York area.
Have we all done Ancestry.com? I feel like that's a place to start.
I've done an Ancestry.
Yeah, I've done it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like 60% English, 30% Dutch, so like an exotic combination of white and white.
35% Irish, and then like kind of split between Italian and German.
33% German, 33% Swedish, and 33% English, so.
Half Italian, 30% Irish, and then there's like some fun German, Greek, Norway, Scottish in there. So like I got a fun assortment of whiteness in
We
there.
love that.
I got like 50% French, 25% Irish, and 25% Polish.
I am mostly Norwegian, and then the rest is mixed up between Swedish and Irish.
Yeah, actually, I'm the odd one here. I haven't done Ancestry, but I know my ancestry. So we're Scottish and English. That's white, man.
Sure, yeah.
Let's see, what kind of like foods do y'all like? I guess we could talk about that.
I don't know if it plays in my favor being not like white food necessarily, but I'm a big fan of Japanese food.
Ooh.
Really into like ramen and sushi.
Yes.
I love sushi.
Oh,
Me too,
Sushi's
me
so
too.
good.
I'll try to eat a bit of everything, I guess. I quite like Chinese food. And
I almost always eat like Italian food, like a lot of pasta, a lot of lasagna.
I like pasta too.
I eat a lot of Korean food, but Korean food is spicy, so often I'll go into restaurants and they'll look at me and they'll be like, no, it's too spicy for foreigners. And I'm like, no, give it to me.
I feel like being white, like I have a good like heat tolerance.
Palate,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we eat a lot of spicy foods around here too. Lots of hot sauce.
What brand of hot sauce?
Oh, what brand? Man, you know what? I don't know. We kind of go with whatever attracts us on the shelf, but we have, I don't know, 20 different hot sauces in the fridge right now, so. When we were talking about hot sauces, I heard somebody go, interesting.
I'm most suspicious of Rob. Great voice, by the way. Would definitely listen to your podcast.
I think I'm just gonna vote for Lauren. I don't know.
I will vote for Sam, but I feel quite bad about that.
Wendy?
Ross.
I feel like people are gonna vote for Rob.
Going after Rob and his hot sauces.
Lauren, you get my vote.
Fingers crossed.
The votes are in and we have a tie between Rob and Lauren. What? Each person has 20 seconds to state their case. Rob, you're up first.
Wow, I can't believe I'm in a tie already here. Guys, I don't understand why you would vote me out. We want to try to get the mole out first, and I am clearly not the mole. My strategy was to get the mole out early, and then we can fight it out for who's going to end up with the prize money. But getting me out early, it decreases your chances because you've got a mole still sitting in there with you.
He didn't see anything to actually prove it. He just kind of went, not me. I don't think so.
You wanna know how I'm white? Because whenever anything needs to be returned, in my family will give whatever to my grandma. Because one, she's like an old white woman and she's also a Scorpio, so she gets things returned for us, regardless of receipt or not. Why do I know that? Because I'm white, I'm a Caucasian, thank you very much, I only need 19 seconds.
It's gonna have to be Rob, I think.
Rob.
So I think I would just go with Lauren.
So I think I'm gonna vote for Rob.
Sorry, Rob.
Okay, the votes are in, and the person eliminated in round 1 is Rob.
Oh! Why do I think I was eliminated? I don't know. Maybe it's my smooth voice.
Do you guys feel like there's a white culture?
I don't think there's specifically a white culture. Everyone has their own culture, so me being white English is a different culture from a white American to, I don't know, a white German, a white Australian.
White Argentinian.
Yeah, exactly.
Here.
At least being a white person, I don't have strong ties to like my English or Dutch heritage. I more strongly identify with the culture I grew up like in the Midwest and now living as an expat abroad.
I agree completely with that.
Most of my school growing up was white, and it wasn't really until I moved to Texas. I'm at UT now. It wasn't until I got here that I really got to see, like, you know, what diversity even really means.
Okay, so here I think the conversation's great, yeah, but I think we do need to maybe get to a couple things that we could start to figure out if someone is trying to hide in the conversation or something like that.
So what would you suggest, Sam?
See, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna say this, but then also I don't have anything to share with that.
Say your piece. What's the whitest thing about you?
I mean, I don't know if this is like I guess it could be like a white stereotype, but I'm really into like cheesy reality TV shows like The Bachelor. Oh my gosh.
I try not to watch that kind of stuff, but when I do start watching it, I get hooked.
Yeah, it's hard to stop.
They are very addictive.
A lot of the time, the people that speak a lot can be the mole.
Because he spoke the least, I'll be going for Ross.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna vote for Sam just because he was like quiet.
I feel like I probably will be voting for Lauren again.
But I'm going to go vote for Sam. I'm going after the guys.
I think I'll go with Sam again.
Yeah, I voted Sam.
We have counted all the votes, and the person eliminated this round is Sam.
Hey, I had my shot and it really didn't go well. That sucks.
I wanted to know if you have any experiences with white privilege.
As I said, I'm from Argentina. I grew up, it was mostly 80% white. It's down to 65% white. I never really realized what white privilege was until I left the country. The first time I went to the US and I noticed the difference.
One of my really good friends is mixed race, and then I have a podcast, and we were talking on the podcast during the Black Lives Matter things in the summer. He spoke about things that I didn't notice. I think it's good that in the world now, especially the last few years, people are realizing.
Yeah, I feel like we're making progress, but there's still just so much more out there. And like, it's true, like if I get pulled over, like the first thing that goes through my mind is not like, you know, scaredness or anything like that. It's more just like, I'm gonna be okay, which is really sad.
I've been pulled over and sort of been scurried away.
I feel like being white, at least in America, it's like we always just have one up in a situation,
yeah,
you know?
like there, like a lot of people are like sort of steps behind us. Like
Yeah.
racism and slavery has like had so many insidious effects. Like
I've had the interesting experience of going from being a majority in, you know, Midwestern US to being a minority here. Even among the minorities, there's still a hierarchy. I have more privileges as a white American, even though I'm a foreigner, than other people of color who's here. All of my experiences are not comparable to those experienced by people of color here who have it far worse.
I was suspicious of Ross, but not anymore, and I'm gonna go Corinne. Don't ask me why, I have to choose someone.
I'm gonna go for Ross. I don't know, he didn't really talk that much.
Sorry, Ross.
I will go for Kristen.
I might vote for Wendy.
I think I might be going this round. Oh god, it's hard, it's hard.
We counted all the votes, and the person eliminated this round is Ross.
I knew it. Oh, I knew it. The girls are ganging up against us. Obviously disappointed. I think I was kind of getting onto something, but it is what it is.
Okay, if everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. If the majority
Yes.
has doubt, the game will continue.
I am afraid that if I continue the game, I will be eliminated. I don't want to be eliminated.
Please vote in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to go.
Dang it. Okay. Would you guys say that you're like proud to be white?
Ooh, that has like, I feel like that has a lot of negative connotations.
I know, see, it's hard because it's like, obviously you're not proud of like, you know, the past.
I mean, I think it's
slavery
sort of
and
like a
oppression,
paradoxical
but-
statement, you know? Like the KKK and like Proud Boys nowadays.
Exactly, yeah.
What do we say, like white, like, you know, white power and like all that.
I'm not proud to be white, I just happen to be white. I've benefited from it, but I don't have strong identities to my white heritage.
It's very sad to say, but I always, growing up, it was just normal. I really started questioning what was so normal about being white way later in life. So it's kind of, I don't really, again, I don't think too much about being white. It's just, I feel like it is what it is. It's the same, I'm blonde, I'm white, I have brown eyes. It's just all part of the same deal. Like, it's just an adjective. And
it's like different because like people say like, I'm proud to be black. I feel like that comes from a place of like, you know, the history they've
had to overcome so much.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, what have we overcome? Yo, we're talking about such deep issues, and it's obviously not being white. It comes to my mind like it's not my place to talk about this, but at the same time, these are issues that everyone in society, you know, faces and sees.
I think the fact that we all voted to continue means that we are all white.
I guess I'll be voting for Corinne just because she was the least aggressively white person of the bunch.
I'm gonna go with Corinne, probably.
It's just felt right.
It's hard, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Wendy. Here goes nothing.
We have counted all the votes, and the person eliminated in round 4 is Corinne.
No, y'all. Dang. That sucks. I want to know like what it was.
If everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you can end the game now. If the majority has doubt, the game will continue.
I think we're good.
I'm done with this. I'm done. I want to finish this interview.
Yeah, we all said no.
If the color that shows up is green, you all win. If it shows red, the mole is still in the game and you all lost. In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah! Yay!
Here we go. The game is over and the white people have won. That means that the winners will be receiving a cash prize, and we're also going to be gifting them the Akintu experience, where they'll be able to pick their favorite basics from our new interactive apparel brand. Now, I would like everyone to turn on their cameras and we'll reveal who the mole really was. Turn on your cameras in 3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all.
I knew it.
God, you girls were going up against us guys, weren't you?
I thought of that. I was like, dang, I forgot that now.
It was unintentional.
So my real name is Fariha, and I'm actually Indian. We didn't even brought up like last names or anything like that. Like I had a good full name prepared.
Oh my god, what was it?
My real name was Beth, and my last name was Walker.
Yeah, that's pretty white.
Yeah. I'm glad I got to be a part of this video to just kind of hear from different people and how like their background has affected their perspective on being white, on the world in general, you know?
I mean, I feel like there isn't really one size fits all or one collective experience.
My culture is not defined by how I look. It's more defined by where I live and where I grew up.
There's a lot of white privilege, and if you don't think that's real, you're not paying attention. Is it something that I relish in? No, I don't think it's fair. And I wish we could eliminate all that. I wish we could even the playing field and just say, you know what, we're all human. Let's just be cool to each other.